Hello, this is Jamie from Randomise User, also known, in this game at least, as Sabungius Pipe. And this is Rising Lords, and in this gameplay video we'll be taking a quick look at the game to get a feel for the opening few years. And we're playing against a couple of AI players here, and I've set up the game with medium resources just to get us going a bit faster. So, Rising Lords is a turn-based strategy game for one or more players that mixes up a bunch of different ideas. It's currently in alpha version 0.4.8 and is now out on Steam Early Access. It plays mainly like a board game where you have to juggle resources, but it also has a bit of city building and you get to send army units into grid-based combat that also has you playing cards. This is a proper scenario mode, but I should mention you can also just play battles if you want. Here are a bunch of other cities around the map. There are, I think, 3 other AI players. A lot of the land is just owned by the peasants though. The bloody peasants. God damn it. Hang on, where am I? I'm over there. In future, the game will add a single-player story campaign, an endless battle mode with leaderboards, diplomacy, and loads more content in general. So this is our first turn, it is our winter, and we need to allocate our peasants. So since we've got only a few fields open to us, let's bung one on some cows, another on some sheep, another guy making some lumber, and you, I think, are going to be busy mining iron. That's definitely lumber. And we should possibly be thinking about clearing out some... Oh, actually, we should maybe... Hang on, let's clearing out some stuff. Maybe we should be thinking about building a smithy so we can build certain things like weapons. So we do actually need to put a peasant on there to actually build it. And in fact, that's going to take either 6 turns or like fewer turns if you put more people on there. What I might do is actually put that in the smithy. Let's really focus on that. And in fact, let's also focus another guy there, so that'll only take 2 turns. Right, that's fine for turn 1. Let's move on to the second one. The other players will now be making their moves. As I say, this can be played multiplayer. Oh, hello. And we have got some tutorial action flapping about. You lost a worker, and the workforce of a region depends on the growth of the population. 250 population equals 1 worker. Now, the reason why I've lost one of the peasants is because, yeah, we had 1,500 people, which divides, if you divide that by 250, you get exactly 6 peasants. And unfortunately, it dips just below that, so we've now got just below 6 peasants, which rounds down to 5. God damn it, that means we've lost someone on... Well, we've got them in the sheep farms, that's fine. Oh, the lumber. We don't have anyone in the lumber. Right, okay, fair enough. So you can build up your city as much as you want. What I think I might do is actually bump up the rations just a little bit, just to make sure that the green figure is sending us in the right direction. If it's red, can I make it red? Yes. If it's red, we'll definitely be losing a lot of people next turn. But if it's yellow, it'll stay similar. But if it's nice and green, it'll be going up. The population can be affected by many things, including just being born or dying. But a lot of the time, they'll migrate away when they discover they hate the place. So we're actually losing wheat, but that's fine because we're eating it. And sheep and cattle we're making. And stuff like that. We can eat the sheep and the cattle in a pinch, and we are getting a bit happier, so that's good, but we could tax them more, make them less happy but get more cash, and so on really. So let's see what we can do this turn. We're waiting for this smithy to be built. That'll be happening next turn. We'll leave the cows and the sheep going, and we'll bite the bullet for next time. I don't really want... Oh, there we go! Oh, hello! The peasants are on the move. So, now we're coming into the summertime. We still don't know what our enemies are doing, but I think they're quite a long way away on the map. I mean, we've got the red zone in the top left, the cyan zone in the bottom left, and the yellow zone in the bottom right. So there's a couple of regions between us and them, we're the green ones. Oh, hello. Yes, it is telling us by card that the smithy has been complete, which means we can either upgrade it, or we can simply build some weapony poos. We can build... Well, we've got 20 of each, apart from the horses, of which we've got none. So at the moment I think we are going to be building weapons. So yes, or ranged weapons, so let's do that. Let's let that happen. In the meantime, we can probably put... Oh, there's a mine and the lumberyard, wasn't it? Well, let's put someone in the lumberyard, because we do need the wood for the tools. And then let's get these lads clearing the forest. So if you up the resources to medium at the start, that's it does make the early game a lot easier. You can really get going without struggling to keep your population in check. It looks like the peasants over there are working the fields. I'm not actually working the fields this year. What I could do is getting rid of this and turning it into a wheat field, but not yet. We'll do that in time for next year, because you sow the seeds in winter and then you eventually harvest them in the autumn. In the autumn, that means you get a lot of food. But then you have to spend a lot of time growing it. Right, I think we're okay for now. If you want to go and attack someone, you can raise an army using this button. But let's not do that just yet. And then you can send it all around the world, and then, yeah, fights. Fights, fights, bloody fights. A little bit of a wait between turns, but now we're heading towards the autumn or fall. Right, so these are still haven't quite been cleared yet. Another 2 seasons to do that. Although we may end up missing the chance to plant some seeds. What I might do is quickly whip everyone over to here. So we've made a few weapons, but we're not going to make any more this turn. So we'll just... We should... I think if we have 4 peasants, that'll give us 4 progress. I think that's the way it works. So hopefully that'll be finished in time for next turn. Otherwise, we'll keep the food on the go. We've got plenty of wheat. And we've actually got plenty of sheep and cows. That's not a problem. And we could turn down the rations. Now we've got over 1,500. We have got all 6. Yeah, let's do that. Let's hope he doesn't fall below 1,500. It shouldn't do. There we go. That field has now been cleared. So now in the winter we'll be able to sow some seeds. Here's the winter. Take that, nature. Right, put you in there. Turn you into a wheat field. And as you can see, it's currently sowing seeds for next year's harvest. And that's just telling us that's happened. You do get a few event cards there as well. So far we haven't had any major events. It's just told us pretty much what we already know. So we have loads of peasants. I wonder whether we should start thinking about expanding the town. And we could add more places to live. We could add a town guard. We have actually got all those resources. 180 stone, 60 wood. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Your town guard shall be built, my lord. We need 6 progresses. So, let's see. We're actually making wool from the sheep. That's fine. We are eating a reasonable amount. That's fine. I think we should get busy with that. We should probably mine out some more iron. Look at him. It's Jim Leahy. Yeah. Right, so those are all... I can't see any other problems. Occasionally you get lads, like merchants wandering by, and priests, and soldiers, and all sorts of lads. What's that? What's that button? Click to send food to another region. Now! Sod that. Not going to do that. Let's see what befalls us next year. I suspect we need to fight. We'll have a fight at some point. You can set this the AI style. Uh-oh. A boar appears. You can set the AI style to things like either passive or expansionist or fighty or whatever. So this is going to be a problem. Oh, hello. Look at this. We've got a merchant. I think it's a merchant. And I'll actually access him. And we've got a merchant and a blood brother. I think we can actually hire them. Somehow. Forget how that works now. It's been a few days since I played this last. Let's get rid of that. So where is the boar? Doesn't seem to be around. I think sometimes the... Oh dear, there's half a tree there. And where's the boar? Okay, sometimes they attack things and all that. And you have to send in soldiers and all that. Right, so... We are starting to slightly lose population, so I'm going to give people things to eat, just so we don't fall too low. We have got no peasants spare. Ooh! Oh, there's the boar! There was a wild animal blocking your field. It's not my field, it's someone else's, so we're fine. It can be removed with peasants or the hunter. The more peasants you to remove the beast, the better the chance of removal. Otherwise, the boar will eat the food. It's starting to piss down. Oh dear. So let's see, let's just double check. I think cattle's fine, sheep's fine. They're all sorting themselves out. We don't need to worry about food or wool. Although we are actually eating quite a lot. This is spring, so our next harvest should save us. We should be okay. But I think in the autumn, or maybe even the summer, we'll start raising an army because I'm in the mood. Although, really should be thinking about making some more weapons before we do that, just to make sure that we have the most effective army that we can. Maybe we should also make horses. Maybe we should actually start raising the population and then we'll have spare peasants to actually do these things. Oh, that's it. You just literally just left click on him. Yes. Okay, so there's the merchant. The merchant is a bit of a prick. I don't think his prices are very useful, but if we've got any spare... We've got a lot of spare cattle, I reckon. There. We could sell. Let's see how much we're getting from this. Not a huge amount. We're getting like 43 quid at the moment. We've got 336, so I suppose every little helps. If we sell 40... That'll get us a bit of cash. Anything else we can actually buy though, like weapons? Swords cost 19 quid a pop. 24 quid, 18 quid. No, we don't. That's terrible. Your prices, boo, mate. Go on, you. Right, so I think we should aim to actually get more people. How much housing do we have? We've got enough population for 250, so that should be okay. Double rations will not. Sort us out because we will be running out of wheat very quickly. Okay, well, I'll leave out normal rations. Hopefully we'll be able to baby it up all the way up to... I think our next peasant will turn up at 1750, so that's actually quite soon. Meanwhile, everyone else is gainfully employed, so let's skip on to the next one. We'll should hopefully have our harvest in next. That boar's gone. They must have killed it, the peasants. The people of the land. Right, here we go. So, construction complete. We have built our town guard. We could upgrade it. We could add walls. I'm thinking about adding walls to here. Stone walls, we've got hardly any... we haven't really got much in the way of... I mean, this costs 60 quid just for one wall out of 6. So the whole thing will take 360 woods, and we haven't got that. It'll take some money as well, but we've got enough money, but... Well, we've actually got another... We should have another peasant. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's automatically allocated. Does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh, it's because they've been bumped back here. Okay. So let's see. What do we need to do with you? We're busy doing that. I was thinking about getting horses, but there's nowhere we can really put horses. And we should probably make the weapons then. Look at his face. Look at his face when he gets grabbed. Like, oh! Right, anyway, let's have a look here. Let's get some... Ooh, light armour. I think we should get some more light armour. This costs wool. That's fine. We're actually losing wool every turn, but we're also making wool, so we should be okay. We could also, if we wanted, put another lad on there, but that's inefficient. Because adding extra lads to the a wool field, it doesn't really help that much. Although having said that, 121 over 30, that's actually quite good. It does say you have more ranchers than is currently needed. This may grow your numbers faster, however the additional worker may be useful elsewhere. In this case, I think we should be okay to keep that. I was going to raise an army, wasn't I? Haven't done anything with the town garrison yet. I think we should get Fighty. Fighty in the... Well, not Fighty in the fall, because it's going to be winter now. It's going to be snowy all over the shop. I think we should go and fight. We're eating the wheat. Oh. We really aren't going to do that much wheat, are we? We are going to end up starving at this rate. I think we will have to dial down the rations again. Right, let's raise an army. So this is a bit of a confusing screen. We're just adding the number of actual sort of like units at the moment. Then we can allocate men's. How many men's have we actually got here? Unfortunately, we actually have to eat into the population to do this. Like, if we want 100 people in this unit, that is literally 100 peasants. But we don't necessarily want regular peasants. We want ranged lads, or whatever. I think we've got enough for 43 because we've got 43 weapons. So this basically is the strength of the unit. We also need light armor. So we don't want we want you and all. I think we'll probably have enough for 20 here. Yeah. I'll stick to 20. I don't really want to have try to divide them too much. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, we don't want just regular peasants. Oh, that's a difference. That's an archer. That's a crossbow. That's an archer. Maybe I should get some swordsmen instead. This is going to use up all our stuff. And maybe one more unit of crossbow lads. Oh no, that's just peasants, isn't it? Peasants are a bit piss, but they can be useful. Unfortunately, I don't really want to take it down to below 1750. I don't think we can't sword them. I think we must need something else as well. Oh, we actually are using the swords. Oh, God damn it, you're wrong ones, isn't it? Yes, it's crossbows we want, isn't it? Right, take you up to 20. Oh, 22, and we've still got enough people here. What's that? Oh, yeah, okay. And we have got... These are cards. I'm going to use a random deck because I haven't really fully investigated this screen much, but these are kind of like the useful ones. I think these are the ones we can use here. These seem to be ones we've unlocked, so I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that's not available. Let's just go for a random deck. This is probably a bad idea. I'll do. Yeah. Now we can go and battle. Where should we go? We can just fight some peasants. We don't need to fight the Lord what's-his-name and whatever. Let's go and find a town centre. There's one. You can only place army at waypoints, which... There's one. So they'll march over there. We will eventually be heading for Trensin, where Lord Prick will live. I've given them all hilarious names, of course, but I can't remember what they are. Oh look, the purple lad is moving out as well. Look at the minimap. So it's not just us who are on the move. We're getting rowdy. Oh, Miss Scarlet. Oh yeah, Miss Scarlet is the name of the purple lord. It looks a lot like Miss Scarlet from Cluedo. Now shut up. Conquered Pleasant from the people. So they've taken some extra territory. So this is where it gets all a bit risk-like. Well, let's actually conquer the people. Because the people can piss off. I'm Lord Great. I think is my name. There we go. I think we're going to get fighting. I'm actually completely forgetting about construction now. Hopefully our city will be okay. Whilst we wait for autumn to come. You have received 50% less taxes this season, so a nasty little random event there. Phew! Phew! Here we go. Serpungius Pipe versus the people. This is the court case you've been waiting for. So we can either battle using the turn-based grid type thing, or we can just let it play out on its own. If you're bored of battle, you can press that. But let's have a go. Let's have a bit of a tonking sesh. Right, so there's the town. And we now have to place some units. I think we can place it anywhere where there's a yellow thing. So we want our immediate lads up front. And I'll have our archers there and there. Assign your general to a unit. Let's do the cowards thing. Right, so these are the cards we've got. Double charge adds damage per tile your mounted unit passes when attacking. We don't have any mounted units. I should probably not have those cards. Take initiative. Target allied unit gets plus 100 initiative, which means I think it can go earlier. Swap is fairly straightforward. I'm going to reject. Oh, it's not much better. Yeah. Right, so... Oh, God, they've got 50! We're spread a bit thin. Ow! Aha! Well, they've placed their archery units really close to us, so we will be... How much will we be tonking him for? We can retaliate. Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. So we've taken 9 off them, and they've taken 1 off us. AI is calculating the next move. They've got a lot of lads. Uh-oh, the peasants are up and running. Oh, hello. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Right, so we've got a pikeman now. Maybe it's time for me to swap. Oh no, that's the wrong card. Can be a bit fiddly getting the right one here. Can I swap with you? No. What about you? Actually, I am the active unit, aren't I? Alright. Or am I? This is really becoming a farce. There we go. That's what I meant to do. 18. 2. Shields up. Target unit takes only 10% damage from the next ranged attack. Ah. Well. So this is... I mean, what's going to happen here? Let's have a look. Yeah, this needs a bit of work, doesn't it? I can't see what I'm playing here. Shields up. Well, I could apply it to you, I guess. But anyway, let's... I mean, I can attack... How much was that? 4 to 7... 1 to 3? Is that retaliation? Or... Nah, I'm just going to attack you. No, that wasn't actually a proper... Yeah, whatever. Right, let's... do that. That's not very good, is it? It's not very powerful, those crossbow lads. And also there's 50 in that town centre. Ow! You peppered my feet. How very Tarantino. Right, so we've got now you. Take the initiative. Maybe I should change... I should make it so you have the initiative instead. So you can attack instead. Oh, 20! So that's our new card. So that's good. We want that because that'll help us with ranged attacks. Meanwhile, he's busy playing his nonsense. Oh, he's gone from that side. Ooh, he's down to 13. That's less than ideal. Should probably kill him. And take aim. Next attack from target range unit deals extra damage. Maybe try you. And... oh, that's... I buggered that up. That's... that's okay. Oh, look, he's down to 34. That's about a third of it. The People's Army has lost a small percentage of its strength, and morale has been affected. So we're doing well here. We're doing well. We're doing a good one. He can't do anything. Right, Wells. We can't play those cards yet. So I think it's just going to be a case of... tonking. He's off! He's running away. Got you! Wow, that was a solid old tonk. So they've got the numbers, but we've got the strength. There, that was a that was a pitiful little thing, wasn't it? Take initiative, fine. Well, my card's up there. So yeah, there are still a few obvious glitches in this. Nothing too spectacular, though. So we've got this lad now. We can't really get very far. We can get down there, I guess, but I don't really want to be... I mean, this is possibly the weakest of our units at the moment. I'll be positioning myself there, I think. You're looking a bit saucy. God damn it, AI. If I'm going to die, it's on my terms. Well... get rid of you. Dead. I haven't really been using my cards, but I don't really need to at the moment. Having said that... I don't think so. I think we're fine. Although, with such... I mean, we really shouldn't be using that unit at all, should we? Oh, my army's buggered. Just a little bit. Oh, we should be fine. Fortunately, yeah, we've only got these. Hang on, can I move to there and then shoot? No, I can't. Let's just shoot. Let's just tonk him. Oh, -1, -4. Oh dear. That's less than ideal. I think we'll have to whittle them down with range units. Don't think a full frontal is going to do the business. And I think I'll try and finish this peasant off. Take initiative. You. Oh, no, apparently not. Still only taking pennies off. Not like this at all. And you and all. Oh, that's a bit better. Right, so you stay back a bit. He's doomed. Right, come on. Let's finish him off. Yes! So I don't want those charge cards. They're not very good. Not very useful for us. I don't like these crossbow units. They're terrid. Unless I'm using it wrong, which I probably am. Ooh, apparently space does skip. That's good. 49. We'll have to start using our cards once the... Oh, hello! Ooh, you're on shit. You came for me. How dare you? How dare you? I'm going to give you... Didn't we used to have an archer? I'm sure I set up an archer, but maybe not. So unfortunately he's got a nice strong pike. Would like this. Initiative 92. Try and have a look at the initiative. 89. Already done. And already entrenched apparently. I'm sure there are more things to use here. That'll really get me going. Take initiative, swap. Let's just get stuck in. Well, having said that, the sword lad should be first, shouldn't it? Oh god, he's really strong. He'll do a bit of damage. So you can take the initiative? Oh, I can't. I think he's already gone. Oh, I'm shooting the wrong card, aren't I? There we go. Wrong one. Ow, that's more like it. At least he's got a shield. -2? God damn it. Yeah, we're doing badly now. We're doing very badly. Ow! We are getting slaughtered here. Take aim? Not really much we can do at the moment. We can always run. Oh, tonk him. Oh, now I finally worked. God damn it. 0. Now I worked out how to bloody aim. I was wondering about it. I was wondering why I wasn't actually aiming with a crossbow, and they were actually doing a melee attack. Well, we lost. The people beat us because we didn't raise a big enough army, essentially. So yes, I haven't played this enough to really get the strats sorted, work out all the numbers and everything. But it's an intriguing little game. Shows promise. And some robins just flew off there. And there's also a crow. Lots of bird action. Always to the good. And also topless mining. Blimey. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do check out the rest of my stuff. Subscribe to the channel to be notified when new stuff goes live about all the latest and best new indie games around. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.